I didn't hear you. Did I go?
Thanks to the press for continuing to support us in this very difficult operation that have been on for day 6. As you can see, I have with me my colleague, the Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa, who is in Lagos on one or two other official visits, and I've asked him to join me on a site visit today. And of course, our leader, Bola Tinubu, who also lives just down the road here. I've also asked them to join me first to continue to commensurate with the families of the loved ones, and for us to put, to context how important all of the rescue operation and the cleanup that we're doing, how important it's been for us as a government. In terms of updates, now we have a total of 42 bodies that have been recovered. 42 in total. We have 9 survivors. However, there are additional 6 people that we've also been able to identify that they were, on site, and they were treated, at the police hospital at Falomo. So we're getting all of the full records because they've discharged some of them, but we're getting all of the full records of the patients, the 6 additional survivors, so that it will go to a total of about 15. Outside that, we did promise yesterday that from today, bodies will be that are identifiable will be picked up from IDH, and I think they've started that earlier today. Thank you. So they've gone, families have been going to IDH in Yaba to identify and to pick their loved ones. And the ones that will be difficult to immediately identify, like we did mention yesterday, we've started a process of a DNA test so that we will be able to fully medically account for everyone and all the bodies that are with us at IDH. As you can see, we've started taking out the rebels as well, and like I mentioned to you, the heap had gone down, but we're still carefully going through each of the piles to ensure that we do not have anybody that is there unrecovered. So we're working with the numbers of missing lists that we have to continue to, reconcile the numbers of the bodies, the number of people that have been discharged, to be sure that we can indeed create a manifest that was not available from day one. So that is where we are now. And I want to once again continue to encourage and thank our first responders, all of the very difficult work that people are doing here, and the gentlemen of the press too that have continued to stay with us, even at this very difficult time. Thank you. Yeah, there's a plan around psychosocial treatment, right? And there's also a plan around what kind of small incentive, so we don't need to publicly announce that, but there's a plan around that. But the issue is that we want to be sure that we're dealing with the right people. If you let us know who this young person is and we can identify him as one of the people that were on the site. They said Red Cross, okay. So that's the psychosocial treatment I'm talking about. And from there we can pick up his case. And some of them, we're also helping out. And it must there also know the people that are going to ID to pick up their corpse, they also have an option because the government have also provided the costs for burial costs for them. We've ensured that we can pick. There's a sum of money that have been made available to be given to the family that so wish, because some might opt out of it, that so wish, just to support, the burial arrangement extensively, and also people that were in the hospital too. They are also given support so that they can settle back at home, without needing to have the challenge of how do we eat, at least not for the next couple of days. So that are things that we're doing behind the scene, to be able to give succor, and to give some additional, support for the very unfortunate thing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I did hear you. Did I go?